Eric, that's exactly why we're here, because RBS is one of the top 5 currency trading shops in the world. They trade with the Fed, they trade with the Treasury. Bob Sinche is here with me. He's the man that calls all the shots down here. He's the global head of FX strategy. And Bob, clearly 830 is a key number, but for now it's all about Europe, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, the 830 number usually takes a tremendous amount of importance. I think the markets are pretty tired, though. This has been a pretty volatile week. We've seen a lot of action coming out of Europe, as you said, really driving euro and euro dollar and a lot of the other crosses. We may actually have an anticlimactic Friday, potentially. If this number comes in between 150 and 180, say, on payrolls, the markets may breathe a bit of sigh of relief. And again, I think there's been a lot of volatility, a lot of action, and a lot of short covering going on in the last couple of days.
Still, Dennis Gartman says that in the FX world, jobs day are filled with idiocy, illiquidity, all sorts of nonsense that doesn't make sense. What is the trading tip today?
Well, if that's the case, I'm glad you came to visit us. But you know, I think the question is, can the dollar sustain these gains that we had, taking euro under 130 earlier this week? I think it's going to take a lot of employment gains to really do that, because things are calming down in Europe. The spreads are coming in a little bit. U.S. rates have had a big move to the upside, and that's really been dollar supportive also. And they may stall out a little bit here unless we get a really, really good employment number.
Arguably, the biggest story of 2010 was the weak euro. What will it be in 2011?
Well, I think 2011 is going to be, you know, a little less volatile year. We've had a lot of moves in recent years in the commodity currencies. We think they're still going to perform well in the early months of 2011, but it's going to be tough to match the kind of spectacular gains we've had off the lows in a lot of those currencies. So I think, again, rangy kind of markets for a while. Commodity currencies do well, and Asian currencies still have to appreciate, and I think they're going to gradually creep higher as we go through the new year.
Goldman Sachs sees 150 euro dollar, strong euro, weak dollar. What about you?
Yeah, we don't see that in the cards. We kind of thought at 140 the euro was a good sell. Around 130 we've probably gone neutral here. We think it's more likely to hit 120 than 150 in 2011.
And quickly, Bob, for those of us who haven't planned our last-minute December vacation, where's the place we can go where we can get the most bang for our buck in currency land?
Well, you know, Asia's still holding their currencies cheap. That's one place to consider.
Where?
You know, certainly Beijing is not where you want to go in the middle of winter. It's cold there. Another one that's currency has lagged a little bit is the Mexican peso, so you want to head south. Mexico might not look so bad either.
All right, Bob Sinche, he is the global head of FX strategy here at the RBS trading floor in Stanford, telling everyone, go to Mexico this winter. The Mexican peso has been pretty weak.